Hello and welcome to the WWE Reviews. Today I'm discussing the 3rd of April 2017 edition of Raw. This is the Raw after Wrestlemania. So the show started with Roman Reigns in the ring trying to do a promo, but it didn't work out because audience was chanting delete, 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 and they didn't let him to speak, so he just said, "This is my yard now," and exit the ring. Then we got a good match between the Hardy Boys, in which they were defending the tag team gold won at WrestleMania against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It was a good match, nice match, first match since 2009, I guess, that we had with Hardys on Raw. And nice, they retained the titles. It was nice, in my opinion. Then we had a cruiserweight match, obviously with the changed ropes and the cruiserweight sign on the Titantron. Neville versus Mustafa Ali. Neville was in the ring and he said that he would do everything except talking. He would fight and fight, he will be the fighting champion. And then Mustafa Ali interrupted him, they had a match, and obviously Neville won because he couldn't lose to someone like Mustafa Ali. Then we got a segment with Vince McMahon in which he thanked all the fans for watching WrestleMania. He told that he has talked to SmackDown and Raw commissioners, and it's time to shake things up, as he called it. I guess that will be a draft, but they called it a superstar shake-up. Vince showed material from WrestleMania when Stephanie has been put through the table. He said that Stephanie won't be on Raw for some times, and that he's here to announce a new general manager of Raw, because as we remember, Mick Foley got fired on the Raw before WrestleMania or something like that, and he said that it will be someone from 2017 class of Hall of Fame. And Teddy Long came out on stage, but McMahon said that he wasn't talking about him. Teddy said, "My bad," in R-Truth style, obviously, and he gets out. Then Vince said that it was a Kurt Angle. There was a big pop. Kurt Angle comes out of the stage, he goes to the ring, he said that it's nice to come back to Raw. And it's true. It's damn true. Then we had a New Day segment. They said that it was an awesome WrestleMania. It was nice to be the host, but they were sad because they couldn't wrestle. So they said that they give an open challenge tonight. And then to the ring came the debuting Revival from our lovely NXT roster. The Revival defeated the New Day, but unfortunately they Kofi Kingston have suffered a concussion after this match in a post-match assault. So I don't know if it's a booking decision, is this storyline concussion, or a real life, but I guess it's only this storyline thing. So on the backstage there is Kurt Angle, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass. Enzo and Cass are asking Kurt why did Hardys get a title shot, and then Angle came up with an idea for a match between Enzo and Cass with Sheamus and Cesaro, and the winner would be a #1 contender for the tag team gold. Then there came a time for a 6-woman tag team match, Bayley and Sasha Banks and Dana Brooke versus Charlotte, Nia Jax, and re-debuting for the second time Emma. Obviously babyfaces won. I'm still waiting for Sasha Banks' heel turn, but you know, we can't have everything at once. So after the match, Charlotte was complaining with Nia, and then Nia attacked the ex-women's champion Charlotte. Backstage segment again with Kurt Angle, but this time Sami Zayn was with him. He had a hope that he will have same relations with Kurt like with Foley, but he's worried about the SmackDown thing and this shake-up and all because he wouldn't like to be on the Blue Brand. Then Jinder Mahal comes and he's mad that he lost the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So, because of the Rob Gronkowski, Dan Angle made up a match between Sami and Jinder, which has to solve all the problems. On his way to the ring, the new, reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the universe, Brock Lesnar, and his advocate Paul Heyman. He introduces Lesnar, and he's talking about a dream and a story which Lesnar and Heyman are telling to their kids. The story tells about a Superman, not a Superman, but a superhero, which we won't see on Raw anymore. Heyman talks that Lesnar is looking for new challenges and new opponents like Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, or both of them at the same time. He's also talking about Roman Reigns. Then Braun Strowman interrupts them. They are both, Braun and Brock are meeting in the ring, and Braun says that when he's finished with Roman, he's going for Lesnar, and what's most important, for the Universal Championship. Then, backstage interview with Chris Jericho, which is going to face Kevin Owens for the US title at Payback, but then Owens attacks him behind the back. Then Kurt Angle informed Rollins that Jericho isn't clear to fight on Raw, so that he will find him a new tag team partner. Then number one contenders match for the tag team titles. Sheamus and Cesaro defeated Enzo Amore and Big Cass. I guess I don't have to say much about this match. And then we had a singles match. Sami Zayn defeated Jinder Mahal, which was kind of obvious. And this tag team match, Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins and this mystery partner, which Kurt had to find him. And everyone are waiting. Kevin Owens is like saying jokes, and he's saying, "Oh, Jericho isn't here, you mother." And then we hear the music of Finn Balor, and everyone's in shock that they're tagging because in SummerSlam Rollins broke his hand and everything, but they won the match, obviously. Then after the match, Balor gave hand to Rollins, and with this view we end up the Raw after WrestleMania, 3rd of April 2017. Oh, now the overall opinion. I guess that wasn't the best Raw of after WrestleMania of all. It was kind of worst from last 5 years, because everything was quite predictable. The revival, I knew they were coming. Finn Balor also. There were also plots and plots about Kurt Angle as a new Raw general manager. Also, what this thing with Braun, I guess, was also quite predictable, because he wasn't on WrestleMania, like he lost on WrestleMania, and he didn't have much to do. Raw, this women's tag team match was, I guess, nobody cared. Revival versus New Day, nothing to talk about. Sami Zayn, Mahal also. Guess the only good thing is that Hardys are back. Roman did the best promo this year so far, because he hadn't talked much. Uh, that's it, I guess, for today. So thanks for listening. You can follow me, you can comment, you can give out your thoughts about this Raw. So goodbye.